yeah.
Like a Pegasus.
He has wings. Yeah. What up, Pegasus?
Woo!
Cool. Fight.
Look up.
Ah!
This week's videos are sponsored by Prize Picks, the easy-to-use fantasy sports betting app. More on them in just a bit. We journey back to the sea of monsters, people.
Yeah.
And before we go into anything, I want to let you know that I'm going to be out of town when the finale comes out, so that one's going to be late, and I apologize in advance.
You guys should be happy about it because he needs a break. We all need him to leave and go have fun. Because seriously,
I will be working actually when I'm, but I appreciate it.
I just skip it.
Hey guys, let's watch Percy Jackson.
Rainbow dragons.
Oh, that's right. These seats are lower to adjust for Roxy. That's why.
That's why you feel so
the tables
small.
are like touching my chest right now.
Whoa.
Gonna
Okay, this is
unpack more of her past.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I just got goosebumps right then, you guys. I really did.
Hey, he's back, Chiron. That's a beautiful shot, by the way. Damn.
Your Grace,
That was like cover art.
daughter of Zeus, has made the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh no, it's still a flashback.
A spirit will protect us, just as she protected the one she loved.
What are you talking about? What's that mean?
She defeated her assailants at the cost of her own life.
Is this when the divide for Luke began?
In his mercy, has honored her bravery by giving her a new form of life.
Where's her body?
It's right there.
Where's Thalia?
She's in the tree, buddy.
Oh, they're frozen.
Are they?
Hey, kid.
Oh, yeah.
So she can still communicate.
Let's get out of here.
What?
We take care of our own.
Nice.
Thalia.
I look out for myself.
And nobody else. I like
Oh,
the
no.
ones that have the neck support. Oh, okay. This is not good. Oh, they had to tie her down so that she would fully heal?
Well, no, Luke took her prisoner still, you know?
Oh, yeah, duh. Like, why are you tying her down, though, Luke? Come on now.
She'll break free.
I know, right? 'Cause what if the Golden Fleece gave her so much that she's just like, wow.
Get these people off of my dock.
Right away.
Is that a demigod? Is this a demigod?
Aiden, over here.
Allison?
Come on.
Allison?
Luke is gonna be so pissed.
Stop checking up on me, okay?
Oh, I thought they were going to make out. Nope.
Wow.
No.
Percy Jackson. Big fan. We should go somewhere and talk.
Lose the charm speak after daddy boy or lose your teeth.
Yeah, tell him.
Can't contact camp. Iris didn't accept my offering. Something's wrong. I think the whole network is down.
And Luke's got an army on that ship, so it's up to us. Camp has no idea what's coming. Hey, get it!
Dude, it's always up to you guys. Come on now.
The second we grab it, they'll sound the alarm. That's why we need to rescue Annabeth first.
Rescue mission is a risk, and I'm done risking this quest or camp for anyone else.
Oh, boy.
We're in this position because of you. We had the fleece and we lost it because of you.
I kind of agree with both of them.
You know, maybe your prophecy was right.
What?
Fail without friends, to fly home alone. Know why you're gonna fail? Because you push everyone away.
Yeah, excited. Yeah.
Learn a thing or two.
Okay, Jackson. How would you do this?
She's a badass, though.
There's an employee elevator, starboard side of the Lido deck. This will take you to the service corridor.
Got it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Not nice,
okay, it's
but
okay.
I'm kind of cool
It's okay,
with
I'll-
it.
She literally pushed him away.
Get out,
Did you see that, guys?
When we get off that boat, we're gonna need to get out of here fast. Can you guys figure out a ride back to camp? Yeah, we're on it.
Just have Seder ride on Tyson. Tyson will just whoop, zoop, zoop,
So
zoop.
we skipped over them writing them?
Winning this war is gonna be easier than we thought.
Shoot, you're right. We did. And I told y'all I was going to be mad about that if they didn't show us.
It's my call when to do that. I found it.
And you're using it to heal the enemy instead of healing Cronos.
She's not the enemy.
She threw me off the ship and then tried to blow it up.
She would have killed a
She
lot
threw you
of
off
people.
so you wouldn't have blown up, honey.
I don't think you remember that correctly. Oh, my dumbass thought that he was in there. So he is that thing?
I guess.
He's
I
like-
thought it was a coffin that he's inside of it.
Or maybe it looks like a coffin.
Oh, Oh, horse. I love horses.
Oh, it's such a muted blue right now. Threats lurk.
This is Zeus we're talking about.
Yeah, can we talk about him a little less? Quieter?
Dude, we can't be scared of him.
That's what I tell the hosts about when they're chatting about Gregory.
He's on our side.
Yeah. Oh, don't be scared.
Oh, if you could have friends, there's hope for you, Tara. I don't recognize her. Sometimes
I was going to be like, who is this?
Who's in there?
I mean, she's obviously part of Luke's team, but have we seen her before? I don't recall.
I haven't. No, not at all.
As a fellow Asian, I feel like I'd recognize the fellow Asian in the show.
Her and... Oh, no. Is that Percy in there? Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. Locking them away one by one. I love that color lime green. I do not look good in it. I have tried. He has wings.
Like a Pegasus.
Keep it down.
Oh, I love you.
Okay. Blackjack, not Buddy. My bad. Okay, sorry, gotta go.
What? Oh, okay.
Wise girl.
I love that he called her wise girl.
Sounds like a line from the book.
No, we got him. He's safe. Your head's really itchy. Is it itchy for you?
We don't have time to talk.
You still hurt?
No, we can't leave without the fleece.
We won't. Clarisse is after it.
Clarisse, you're working together?
Yes, we are.
You're my priority, and the fleece was hers.
She's right. The fleece is all that matters. I understand what it can do now. Hide.
Oh, yeah, because she's thinking about Thalia.
How do you feel?
Alive, and you brought back my dagger too. Thanks.
It was mine first, remember? Things always end up where they should.
Okay.
The fleece is working its magic, healing Cronos right now, speeding his return from Tartarus.
Oh, Percy's going to grab the knife.
Thanks to Percy, he defied the will of the gods.
Never drop a weapon.
He was thinking about saving a friend.
And he ended up saving the world.
Luke, you have to stop this. You have to get the fleece off the sarcophagus now.
I can't do that.
You just have to leave now, get it, and bring it back to me.
Annabeth, listen.
Oh, she's talking to Percy. She's talking to Percy.
Ah. Yeah, okay, secret lingo.
Just had to connect a couple of wires.
Great, now let's get out of here before anyone notices. Oh, you have to drive.
Why?
Don't know how. But I bet Percy.
No, bad idea.
You don't know how to
Figure it out?
drive,
Come on.
Grover?
What do we do? Percy said we have to find a way to get to camp, and we don't have any money.
Aren't you like 100 or something?
Yeah, like
What about the hippocampi?
I told him they could leave. Rainbow doesn't like coming this far north. Too cold.
Tyson, you can figure it out, buddy. Maybe it's because of his hooves.
Maybe we should call in someone stronger, more wise, and someone who can help.
My dad.
You don't mean...
I think he means the mom.
Ah.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Go there.
Did something happen at camp?
No. Camp's great. Really great. Really.
Get to the point, buddy.
Could you get us a ride?
A ride.
To camp.
Aren't you at camp?
We were on a field trip, but a bunch of us lost track of time and missed the bus back.
Grover, I've been mother to a demigod for 13 years and to a cyclops for 1. Just tell me what's really going on.
That's funny. I like that.
It makes me wish a little more real world interactions were happening. with
Yeah, I agree. Like, have more of those moments. I think would be really fun. Is it soaking into the thing?
it. Or like, yeah, there's like an absorption thing happening.
It will be done.
Okay, so the sarcophagus just spoke to her?
Well, Cronos did.
I call him a sarcophagus.
Well, I think Cronos is probably telling her to kill Luke.
I had a vision. When the fleece was healing me, I felt its power, its history, what it can do. I think the fleece can bring Thalia back to us.
Surprised Luke didn't jump to that conclusion.
Yeah.
No.
Because you're putting in our sarcophagus, why not a tree?
Thalia's gone.
You don't know that. You're trying to bring Cronos back.
We weren't there with her at the end. We never saw what really happened. In my heart, I always knew.
You wished it was true.
So did you, Luke.
Don't show your hands.
Remember? We take care
Of our own.
Okay, is he gonna change? He seems a little like, uh-oh.
If the fleece could bring Thalia back, Cronos would have told me before I poisoned the tree.
So ask him.
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Ask him to tell you the truth.
Oh.
Sounds like Cronos is pulling some threads here right now.
This is giving me Stranger Things PTSD.
Anyone here up for killing a traitor?
You mean Annabeth? But Luke said...
My orders come from Cronos, directly. If Luke gives me any trouble, I might need backup.
There it is.
Okay. Oh.
Maybe he was able to foresee that conversation, see what's in Luke's heart, the weakness.
Cool music change with her close up. I like that. Fed into her like looking around. Get your weapons, girl. Love a girl who knows how to grab a weapon.
Hello, little hero.
Oh, that's cool. We never hear him communicate to anybody else until Percy.
Little hero.
I knew that you would return to me.
Return. I remember what you said. That my survival is the key to your return.
You should take that fleece off, Percy. You can still keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
But, take the fleece off.
You think I'll help you destroy Olympus, but you're wrong.
I will tell you the great prophecy if you leave me the fleece. I trust you to decide.
It's not worth the risk.
Half-blood of the eldest gods.
It's not worth the risk.
Against all odds. And see the world in endless sleep. The hero's soul cursed.
Okay, I decided.
There you go.
Okay, thank goodness. Because I'm like, you don't know, he could be lying.
I mean, yeah, the guy's like, very good.
Wackadoo wow.
It was you when the door opened.
Very good, Luke.
She lied.
No.
I'm sorry about this, Annabeth.
Why would she keep leading you to the fleece if she lied?
Oh, cool. Oh, now Annabeth and Clarisse, they're gonna be besties because they're gonna have to fight together. Love this. Love this.
Oh, rematch.
Fight.
Good intercutting there.
Okay. I like how we're staying in some wides here to see like the full motion. Cool.
The way they're matching to strikes is really well done. The cutting between scenes.
Ooh. No. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Clarisse.
She really is.
A badass.
Really whooping so much ass. Yeah.
Nice moves, Percy.
Yeah, Percy stunned him.
Kick him in the face. Oh, what's that hat on? Oh, no. Don't let Luke get the hat.
This is the best hand-to-hand combat they've had so far.
I agree. I'm absolutely with you. I'm loving this. And I hope it doesn't just like end quickly. I kind of want it to keep going.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, Luke has no idea that Cronos just stuck some people on him. Look up.
Ah, what? Oh, no. Oh, put the fleece on you. Put the fleece on you.
He's got the fleece right there.
Put the fleece. Oh, my God. Boy, grab the fleece and put it on there. Thank you.
Damn, Luke went for the kill on that.
Yeah. Okay, working pretty quick.
That fleece is probably also good for soundproofing.
I thought you were going for the fleece.
Took a detour when I heard what these idiots were planning.
I was worried they were going to fight.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good. See? Here we go.
You think Seatorp's gonna be able to get it on his own? Doesn't mean he has the fleece.
Just go find out.
Let's go. We're wasting time. And now jump in the water on the magical dragon. Hey, oh no, take Pegasus.
Oh, Percy, use some water.
Yeah, exactly. Smush it on him. Yeah! What up, Pegasus? Cool. Love that. He was like, bro, you had me locked down and chained. You got to go.
Percy, you're bleeding.
No, this thing really works, huh?
Put it to the test.
Oh,
He's a friend.
I love it.
It's important she get there as fast as possible. It's your quest. You should be the one to complete it.
We trust you now.
So you're just gonna let me win?
This isn't about winning or losing.
No, this is so much bigger than winning.
Way bigger.
There's only room for one, and I know you won't stop for anything.
What about my prophecy? What you said about how
I was wrong.
You determine your own prophecy.
You trusted me with your prophecy, and I used it against you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think your prophecy means that you'd fail because you don't have friends.
He said, I'm sorry. Damn.
It means you'd fail without friends to help you.
There we go.
To
Now you
fly
got him.
home alone.
That's a good lesson for the kiddos. Before you all grow up and realize you can't trust anyone.
Thanks, Percy.
Oh, how far they've come since they first encountered one another.
Get in! Guys, whose car is this?
Just get in!
Mom?
Get in.
Get in, buddy. Whose car is this? I would ask that if it wasn't a Prius, but I'd just be like, all right.
The Golden Fleece can bring Annabeth's friend back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Annabeth's friend is a tree.
The tree isn't an ordinary tree. It's divine magic, just like the Golden Fleece. When two equally powerful forces collide, there's no telling what'll happen.
And what's this powerful force that's about to collide?
She could already be there.
Oh.
Okay.
Plot twist.
Why didn't you tell me that the fleece could bring Thalia back?
Oh.
Ah, that's a cool shot. Power.
I've sacrificed everything for you. Then prove it.
Then keep sacrificing.
The barrier still stands at the Olympian camp.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Join our forces. Burn camp to the ground.
Oh, no.
That's happening in real time right now?
Kill the son of Poseidon.
I do like the framing of the sarcophagus with the giant epic war mural.
Yeah, and like
Beautiful.
every frame was like the sarcophagus is at a higher level, like the camera's down low to give it like this overwhelming sense of order, power, regulation.
Well, guys, we've made it to the penultimate. We are almost done with season 2.
Almost.
Reject Nation, thanks so much for tuning into this video because today's episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. I first learned about Prize Picks through the missus because she's super into fantasy sports. And honestly, kind of makes sense her sponsoring Real Rejects. Because what we do here has always been about experiences. Not just watching something, but feeling it. Being locked in, being present. And just to be clear, this isn't about pressure or chasing wins. It's about choice, engagement, and adding a little extra fun to something you were already watching. I get it. Trying something new can be intimidating, whether that's starting a new routine or jumping into sports for the first time. But in life and on Prize Picks, it always feels good to be right. Prize Picks strips fantasy sports down to its simplest form. Trust your instincts. No drafts, no season-long commitments, no. You just pick more or less on player projections, and suddenly every game hits a little harder. Right now with high-pressure NFL playoff games every weekend, and elite NBA action almost every night, pantomiming, the action never stops. And Prize Picks lets you take control, or just enjoy the games differently. They've added early payouts, so if your player gets hot, you can cash out before the game even ends. You can choose flex play for flexibility, or power play for bigger payouts. And even if your fantasy league is already over, Prize Picks lets you keep playing, even through the playoffs. Right now, they're available in all 50 states, with fast, secure withdrawals and easy deposits. You can download the Prize Picks app today and use code REJECTS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code REJECTS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Good to be right. Prepper, thanks for editing this down. And if you guys need an editor, go hire Prepper. That way they stop bothering me. And also the full reaction watch along. Thank you guys who've been joining our Patreon. See a lot of them Royal Rejects comments. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. That's where you get the full reaction watch along. And also, another way you can support the channel, just throwing it out there. We got some new Real Rejects tees right now at the shop. They're pretty cool. They're pretty sweet. Tara had nothing to do with them. So, oh, wait. Juice.
Hi.
Juice. So, Tara, before we begin, what's your favorite kind of juice?
That's a good question.
I know. I only think of the good ones.
You know, a good old strawberry lemonade is real refreshing.
That's your go-to, huh?
For juice, I think so. What's
Okay.
yours?
I'm an apple juice guy.
Apple juice is really good too. Martinelli's a sparkly kind. Delicious.
Oh, actually, okay. My favorite tasting one is the Minute Maid fruit punch in the
that's
big cartons.
very good. Yes, I know what you're talking. Very good.
You drink the whole thing like by myself in like under like 2 minutes or something.
Because it's like Hawaiian punch.
Oh yeah, it's so
Yeah.
good. It doesn't taste as like unhealthy for you as Hawaiian punch, but it's probably just as unhealthy
just
for
as
you.
bad.
But yeah, that's my favorite juice. Anyway, Tara, as I'm skimming this episode,
Yeah.
have you ever been fishing?
No, never in my life, actually. Have you?
No. It sounds like the most boring activity you could think of. But I
Yeah.
also imagine that I would probably weirdly enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a stress reliever. You would like it because all you do is like you listen to music, you talk to somebody, and you're just in the zone, you know?
Yeah, or I could be scrolling on my phone until a fish comes in the pool.
Idiot.
Yeah, man.
Idiot.
No need to interact with anyone who's on the boat with me. Anyway, Tara, let's talk about the actual show itself.
Sure.
Tara, what did you think of this episode?
Okay, you know what? I will say I am disappointed that we didn't get to see my sparkly dragons and them riding them. I was
It's
actually
a bit of a lid down. We didn't see that.
It is. Like I literally woke up this morning and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the episode where they're going to ride on the dragons." And then when we saw them,
You
I
wore
was like,
makeup today.
I did.
Yeah, she actually put on makeup for this video.
I did. And I took a shower.
She actually took a shower for this. That's how excited she was.
My hair is
Yeah.
fresh and so clean.
I was like,
Clean,
you can sit
clean.
closer to me today because you're not as repulsive in the nostrils.
Yep. So you know, I like this here's what I liked.
What do you like?
The fight scene.
Fight scenes are good.
Bingo, baby.
Bingo
that was
bongo.
the most exciting to me, besides the moment where mom goes, I've been a mom to a demigod for this many years. And the lady's like, I thought that was just such a funny moment. But overall, I like the fight choreography that they did. I'm glad we got some wide so you can actually see some of the action. I don't like when they do all close-ups and you don't actually get to see what they're doing. They had some wides in there, and I really like the touch of the Pegasus thing. That the Pegasus, like Percy didn't say much to him. He just unbridled him and was like, "Good luck." And then he totally came through for them by the pole. He just took them out. And I thought that was cool. And I like that in this episode, they all came together, right? Except for Luke. But Clarisse is now part of the team and they now trust her. And Annabeth still, till like the very end, Annabeth was still like, no on Clarisse, until she realizes like, wait, I thought you were going after the fleece. And Clarisse is like, well, until I heard what they were doing. Is that cool with you? Like, meaning I came here to save you, girl. And I really like that. So that was cool with me. So I liked it. I just wish
cool
we
with
could
you.
have gotten the rainbow dragons.
I agree with you on that. They did set it up. It was kind of like the ending moment of the last episode.
Totally.
And then
Like, why didn't we get that?
probably expensive.
I don't care. I want it so bad.
I feel like with the visual effects they've been able to throw down with like sequences in the water that they would have been able to pull it off. I've got a flash in my head that they did it in the movie. Am I making that up?
Did they? I don't remember. You know my memory is bad.
Yeah, my memory's getting worse as I get older. I start to like remember things that I'm like, I don't think that actually happened. I'm pretty sure this is like a thing I imagined.
You made up.
And I'm like, this is 100% a thing. I'm talking like interactions with people in real life and stuff. I'm like, that never happened.
Oh my God.
But yeah, when I think about the movie, I'm pretty sure there was like a really bad looking CGI scene in the movie. I don't know why I didn't even recall it till like right this second. Tell me if I'm wrong. Either way, yeah, I wish we did see that instead of
I'll
just
look it up on
teasing
chat.
them
You can
live.
keep talking. I'm going to ask Chatty.
Okay, no, you could either ask Claude, Grok, Gemini, Trump. There's a lot of ways you can go about it. I mean, let's just go to YouTube and see. What are they called?
Movies.
Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson.
There's a famously bad CGI dragon in the Percy Jackson movies. The culprit. It's Colchis Bull, which shows up in the final battle at Camp Half-Blood.
Oh, no, you're thinking of no, that's different. I'm talking about when they ride the hippocampus.
Oh.
There. Oh, that's right.
different.
They had creepy ass Cyclops guy in this one, and he gets
That's-
2 eyes in the movie, and the thing's big. I want to see when they
Yeah.
ride the hippocampus.
Yeah, do they write it?
That's right. They got rid of. Oh my God! I totally forgot everything about this movie, and we had
Me
a
too.
camera pointed at us the entire time we were watching it.
Sometimes we black out.
Here we go. Let's go with them riding the. Yeah, the movie. Okay, in the movie they're riding the hippocampus.
They are.
I didn't make it up. It
No.
really happened, and it doesn't look.
It does. It just
I
doesn't
mean,
look great.
In certain shots, it looks all right.
Okay, but here's the
But
thing.
in other shots, it doesn't look very good.
This was in 2013.
Actually, yeah, this looks actually a lot better. Than I
That looks great. The
remembered it looking.
close-up looks
Yeah.
very, very good.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say, if that's 2013 and they're going, well, we couldn't really make it look good. Yeah, plus 12 years ago,
Yeah, they
you
could've made it
can
look
make
good.
it look good now. And I really wanted it.
Well, maybe they'll put it in the other one. Anyway, let's focus on some positives, some
Yeah.
pros.
Okay.
Pros number 1, Clarisse. I
Yes.
feel like Clarisse has gotten so cool during this whole season. I find her to be a very entertaining performer where she's got a lot going on underneath the eyeballs that whenever she's on screen, I find her interesting. And for her to get a cool fight scene to show why she is the daughter of her father, and also the come around moment for a good note, you know. That lesson's been on a lot of properties, but it's always a good reminder. Sometimes life lessons are not new, just good reminders that we need, and sometimes they are new, which is to not be alone in your pursuits. It can be lonely at the top, and sometimes to accomplish things you need. They say 2 or 3 people with a common purpose, nothing is impossible. And that's what we're looking at here.
Quote master today. Look
I
at him
am
go.
a quote master. I am. Tell me any movie. I could do it.
I don't.
Name any movie.
Okay. All right. Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge. Ooh, voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
C'est ça.
See? Boom. Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Pass
dummy.
the test.
Dummy.
And yeah, I like that. I like that wraparound moment with them. Their connection. Of course, the fights were really good. The malevolence of Cronos. How they let Cronos not really. I found him more malevolent when you actually didn't hear him talk. But I like how they reserved it just for that one scene with Percy. I understand we need the dialogue when he's interacting with Luke. Yeah, like we need the information. I understand.
Yeah.
I thought he was more threatening when it was kind of made up in the mind of what to do and reserving it for just a special moment. And the more the show goes on, I find the way did you want to add something about Cronos? I saw you like nodding your head and thinking stuff. I don't know if I'm just
No,
trying to be
you
kind
you
here.
had it. You said what I was gonna say.
Sweet, got the juice. And fourthly, I had a thought, but then I got fixated on people pleasing you, and now I don't remember.
Yeah. You were talking about Cronos. And you said as this series has gone on,
Percy. What I like about Percy is he is just like the everyman. He's the everyday guy, and that's part of like his charm. I think when he like walks into a scene and the Golden Fleece is draped over the sarcophagus, and he's just like a dude wandering in. And even the way he like gives advice and gives the life lessons because he's late to the game and being part of this camp and being amongst demigods, he represents the most humanity. So it's like when Luke is bargaining with a god. Like, well, he lacks humanity, so you're not really going to win. And plus, you have to tell by the way this guy talks, he's very evil. He sounds evil. Like,
Yeah.
he just sounds like a bad guy.
totally.
You know what I mean?
That's the difference between Percy and Luke, is that I think if Cronos was talking to Luke, Luke would not have pulled it off, even if he had said something that made him rethink Cronos, versus Percy was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's the difference between them. Well, but that in this episode, they showed a big difference between the two, between Luke and Percy, even though there's always been.
And don't get me wrong, I understand he's emotionally manipulating him, preying on his pain and his loneliness. A lot of the themes of this episode has been about this season has been about communion and not going about adventures alone. And the only way to conquer together is when you're in unity with others. And he preys on Luke's loneliness. So I understand.
Yeah.
Cronos also does talk like a bad guy.
Yeah, he does.
Very much. Do what I tell. I'm going to hurt you if you don't listen. Come on now. Come on, Luke.
He's a spooky guy.
He's a spooky man.
He's a spooky guy.
Spookster. But I like Luke's. I like the Luke actor. And this is a fun episode. This is a fun one.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I liked the action going on. This one did seem like it flew by a little bit faster than the other ones, and I think that's due to the action and the pacing of it, which I liked. And I guess leaving us on the cliffhanger of like, is Luke, what's going to happen with Luke, right? Has Cronos gotten to him so much so that he will kill Percy and help them destroy and put the camp on fire, or is he able to escape the grasp that Cronos has on him to choose the better path?
And I like how with Thalia, we can't really tell if saving her is going to be a good thing or not. You know, like the way they're having these flashes. You're like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe this whole thing they've been fighting, like, is there a good end to any of this? How couldn't there be a good end if either way seems like there's some weird path to destruction in some way? So I like the teases, I like everything they're setting up. There was something here with Annabeth where I liked her scenes, and I felt like something could have concluded or amounted to a little bit more or packed some bit of a punch. Nothing. It's not a slight against the actress at all. There's something with this. I can't quite place my finger on it, so that's why I didn't pretty much want to talk about it, because there's something here where I feel like there was a lack of weight, but I don't quite know why I'm feeling that.
We talked about that more in season 1, where I have seen it sometimes with Annabeth. I don't know her name as an actress, but there is a neutrality there and especially with this scene when she is there and she's talking to Luke and she's sort of untied. I get how she gets the thing. Her choice, or it may be a director's choice, to say, bring your breathing up so that you seem nervous. And Luke, this is serious. And what if you need to not listen to Cronos? Versus what we kind of haven't really seen is some cutthroat, anger, I think, from her, with a bit of, what do you call it when you really need to get somewhere?
Urgency, rage.
Thank you. Urgency. Good God. The word escaped me. Urgency. And then I liked, when she had the fight, but I do agree with you. And sometimes in that dialogue, there is more of a neutrality with Annabeth versus Clarisse. And maybe because she's older, that she has a little bit more range in her dialogue. And I don't know if that's because Clarisse was the friend turned maybe villain, turned maybe back to friend, and now definitely friend, that she's sort of has this sassy, badass attitude, which is more engaging when you watch her, because I think facial expression wise, and in the way that she delivers with her tone, she can play with it a little bit more. Annabeth seems to have a little bit less of that range, but I don't mind it, because I do still believe that, all of the actors here are believable. I would like to give Annabeth more of a range to go, at this point, now I really want you to play with anger, rage, urgency. What do you need? How do we get it? And how do we get that badass side out of Annabeth? Because she is a badass too. It's not just Clarisse. And I'm not saying play it like Clarisse. She is still a very different character. I'm just saying give her a little bit more of an emotional range.
I concur with all these statements. I think that was well said. But what do you guys think? We leave it up to you. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I don't know when we would get the finale reaction up. Maybe we'll get it up 4 weeks after, just so we can be as irrelevant as possible.
Yeah.
You just let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Sarah, thanks again for joining us. Thank you guys for being here. Thank Prepper for writing this down.
Bye.
We'll see you guys soon.
Oh, he's dead.
Hot.
Oh, my God.